Is it? Does it? Is it necessary?
Start.
My laptop's in the house.
I couldn't figure out how to get internet out here fast enough.
I will make it work. I will get internet out here eventually. No problems. Technical difficulties. It's just me. Look at the thing. It's in my colors. I don't know what it is, though. Soft bullet launcher. Yeah. I could freeze, too. Anyway, as soon as Al gets back here, we'll bring him back in and we'll get this thing started. This is, of course, Get Off My Lawn, which is the stream between me and Al the Geek on every other Wednesday, because we did it once while I was at his place, and now we just keep doing it because, I don't know, we're friends or something. It's weird. We will have a special guest at 8:30. Something like that. Al back? No, Al's still not back. It's still just me here talking. He's not here yet. Need to find a way to look at the chat. Can't see the chat. What?
Oh, there I am. Can y'all hear me now? Am I back?
There he is.
Have I returned?
Hooray! Al, do the intro. I'm hopeless. I'm useless here.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Get Off My Lawn. It's the usual thing where you get two old guys like us talk everything Nerf and foam flinging related, and Dart Zone and Buzzbee and all the great other companies and things and stuff. This week we do have a special guest. She has been on it before. She is also a member of the World Foam Alliance. Oh, this is where we build suspense. Which reminds me, if you have not registered yet, worldfoamalliance.org, please be sure to register. Remember, World Foam Alliance, what we're trying to do is actually make it so that you can actually connect to other people that wish to be part of the hobby, that wish to fling foam and do other things. The way you know that someone near you is also into this is by registering. So don't forget to register. worldfoamalliance.org, go register. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel, please. The more followers we get, the better, well, the more we can actually spread the word about what it is we're trying to do and to improve the community. Also, hit the like button. Don't forget to share. Tell other people, even if they're not Nerf related. I even did that today. I told people that have no idea what I do, but I said, you know what? Now you know why I can't go out with you on a Wednesday. Come check me out. Anyways, today we have a special guest. She is also part of the World Foam Alliance. She is actually going to be having her own actual episode on the World Foam Alliance YouTube channel, and the name of that show is going to be The Lightning Hour. Makes you wonder, Lightning Hour.
Sure.
Do you think they could guess who it is?
They might be able to.
I hope so. We're going to have Sophie Lightning. She'll be joining us today at 8:30, and on short notice, which we're very appreciative of and which is awesome. If you haven't been following the news, or if it's not something you follow, Sophie Lightning has just made the 30 under 30 Forbes list. So we are super excited for her, super proud of her, and we can't wait to talk to her about that. But in the meantime,
she still has time for us old men.
Say again? What?
I'm amazed that she still makes the time for us old men.
I know, seriously. Like, maybe.
So you know,
are we paying her enough? Do we gotta send her more money? Is that what's happening?
we could double her fee from nothing to double nothing.
That's right. No, she is. We've known her a long time, and if you do not know Sophie Lightning, she is exactly who she is, and she is just an awesome individual, an awesome person. And if you ever get a chance to meet her, be nice to her. Be nice to her. If you meet her and you're not nice to her, yeah, then you're going to be dealing with us too, and you don't want that.
You better hope you never meet us. Yeah, we will be mean. Anyway, what are you up to now?
So
what's going on this weekend? Are we doing a thing this weekend?
We are doing a thing this weekend. And if you don't know what that thing is, this week is the inaugural World Foam Alliance 24-hour charity live stream. So this, we had decided, you know what, we should make an impact. We want to do something for the season. So we came up with a charity drive. And we decided to make it a 24-hour live stream. We piggybacked actually off of what Clowny Nerf would do every Christmas, where he'd collect donations and get people to actually donate to Toys for Tots and things like that. And I know in speaking to him, I love the idea. He was just overwhelmed because he was a one-man show. So we approached him and asked him about it, if we could kind of do something with that. And he said, yes, please help me. So we are actually doing it so that all proceeds that are raised are going to Toys for Tots. Clowny will also be on this. Because originally we thought, all right, 24-hour live stream. Can myself and the Cap actually do 24 hours? Are people going to be sitting there watching us sleep and drool? But
Yeah, we're old men. We can't do that. So we reached out to pretty much all the Nerf tubers, and we got a ridiculous number of them on board. We got people in the UK, in Germany, in Singapore, in Australia, all over the United States, which is nice because it means we're not all going to be up at 2 a.m. because it won't be 2 a.m. for some of them. Some of them it might be worse than 2 a.m. But Al the Geek and I will be there at the beginning, and we'll be there again at the end. There's going to be a lot of raffles. There are going to be giveaways. There are going to be auctions. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. People who couldn't be on the stream donated stuff. People who could be on the stream have donated stuff. As part of the stream, I'm going to modify a strife in front of you all, and then that will be one of the things that gets given away or raffled or auctioned or what have you. We got some neat prizes. We got some one-of-a-kind items, including this thing that Al may or may not be showing. Are you going to show the thing? Do you have the thing? I'll show them the thing. I have a couple
of things. So
show them the thing. The shiny one. Not, that. What do we got here?
Oh, this one. I know. The shiny one's still in the box just to protect it. But I guess I am kind of known for these. So I will be giving away this. This is actually going up in the raffle. But let's make it bigger and confusing, right? So you have one option. And, it's all about modularity, right?
Yes, it is.
So how about I throw in a second option as well? So we got that now. And it's big and ridiculous. Why? Because why not? But you know what? I feel like only throwing in two options is being cheap. I don't want to be cheap. So we're going to throw in a third option. So there you go. I am throwing in one of my master keys. It is 3 options.
Lord.
I don't even know what I'd sell this for. Probably a lot of money. But you know what? This is what you do when you think it's a good cause and you want to raise money. I have no problem giving this away because I'll just make more. And if it inspires you to donate, to buy raffle tickets, because it goes to all proceeds go to Toys for Tots. It goes to people that are not as lucky as myself and other people are. It goes to help those that need it. So yeah, I will happily give this away. Now, the shiny thing he's talking about, it was donated by our friends from Dart Zone. It is one of the very limited and elusive gold Mark IVs. And when they donated it, we had an idea, and it started out in the Pacific Northwest. You want to tell them how you got it while I go dig it out?
So it got mailed to me, and I signed it, and then I had Walcom sign it, and then I had Dr. Flux sign it, I had Luchasaur 13 sign it, I had Silver Fox sign it, I had Coney sign it, I had Out of Darts sign it, I had Rocket from the crew, I had Sergeant Deplorable from the crew, so it's got all the big names from the Pacific Northwest, and then I mailed it off to Al the Geek, and he signed it, and I assume has gotten some other people to sign it, so it's been signed by a great many notable Nerfers and Nerf tubers. It is absolutely one of a kind at this point. So very, very cool. And shiny.
It really is shiny. And so how many of these were made? Do you remember?
I don't know.
Only 30. Of the 30, they sold 28 of them on Black Friday, and they were gone, I think, in less than an hour. Do you know how many more they're going to make?
None?
Correct.
5?
0.
20?
They are not making no more. So,
a dozen?
This is it. That is all of them. And this is the one. Obviously, I didn't put all the attachments on. All the attachments come with it. But we do have a brand new gold Mark IV limited edition donated by Dart Zone.
Signed by a bunch of mooks.
I wonder whose X that is.
Could be anybody's.
It probably.
You can't prove a thing.
Technically, it could be anybody's, but we're pretty sure it's yours. And of course, I sign underneath it there. X marks the spot. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, Archer, Boomstick mods. We also have Dart Sweep. So If I had more time and more freer time, maybe I'd drive up the Eastern Coast and get more people. However, we do have almost 20 signatures on this. And surprisingly, a number of them will also be streaming this weekend. This will also be given away this weekend. Because, Gold Mark IV with everyone's signatures on it. So, yeah, we're looking forward to doing that. And again, it's starting this Saturday. It's on the World Foam Alliance YouTube channel, which you've already subscribed to. Don't forget to hit the like button. It starts at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and will run till Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At any point, there will be up to 4 streamers that will be on. At some points, there might be less of them, but you'll have 4 people. And the way we're doing it is we're going to have overlap as well. So you'll have different people overlapping and talking, and everyone's already kind of signed up and thought about what they're going to talk about, what they're going to discuss, everything from game types to Nerf questions in general. Much like Captain Xavier just said, you will actually be watching and seeing how he's going to be modifying a Strife, and that same one he's going to be giving away. Is there anything I'm missing?
No, that about covers it. There was talk of all of us from the Pacific Northwest are getting together that Saturday for Nerf's Giving, and we were toying with the idea of streaming some of that, but it never made it into the schedule, and now the schedule is full, so we may get to eat in peace. Or we might just sneak in at some point, and just in the background of someone else's stream, there'll be a table full of nerds eating turkey.
And again, for any of our streamers that are watching tonight, and it's I guess, a testament to what this community is based upon, and just what kind of people we have in it. Is that when we reached out, like the Cap said, we had so many people responding, and it wasn't you didn't have to beg or exchange well, if you do this, I'll do this for you. It was that right away. You know what? This is a great idea. Just tell me what I can do or where I can be. And so much
I don't think
thanks to everybody.
Anybody who said no. I think everyone the only people that said no are ones that were already booked. But everyone else was like, sure. Some of them were like, this is fantastic. I absolutely want to be part of this. Some were like, why are you asking me? It's like, because I met you. I slept in your backyard in Europe. Come be on the stream. I'm like, okay. Some of them were very enthusiastic about it. A lot of them are big fans of what we're doing here with the World Foam Alliance. So, yeah. So what have you been up to?
So,
like Nerf wise, what are you doing?
So actually, lately I've been apparently on a minigun kick. And
what now?
Well, I went to go visit this guy in the Pacific Northwest and played with his minigun, and then realized I have lesser miniguns that I kind of have to finish and paint up. And it's also that time of year because con season starts for me in the new year. First one's going to be Katsucon, which is in February at the Gaylord National. And there are times where people have commented, like in a week, I suddenly dumped 4 or 5 blasters that I finished. And while some weeks are that productive, but most of the time I have many half-started ideas. And so this past week, it's been kind of, let me finish up these half ideas and just get them done so they're not littering my shop, because I'm probably going to be having them up at available at conventions. So this one, of course, the X-Shot Ragefire. It is no tier, but still at the price point, it is very available and a lot cheaper than trying to recreate your beastly beautiful monstrosity. So yeah.
Yeah. Trying to keep up with tier is a losing proposition.
Unless you own a real minigun.
I've learned that the hard way. What?
Unless you own a real minigun, and we do not, so.
Not today. I mean, I would love to fire one. That would be fun. I've heard it's fun, but only if you have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of ammunition, because otherwise it's burnt. Well, that was 100 rounds. Was it good for you? What am I looking for?
Quite literally. Oh, and then finally, this one's been half painted in my basement for probably a good year, but I finally finished this one. The Conquest Pro.
Oh.
This is a fun little one, so I'm very happy with that. And all right, one last thing. Then we got to find out what you've been up to, because I know you've been a busy man.
Painted in my basement for probably a good year, but I finally finished this one. No, I need to mute it. Stop conquest, bro. Just trying to get to the chat. Am I still on? Can you still see me?
You're still there. And then
Trying to get so I can actually see the chat.
I'm
all messages.
finishing my own Mandalorian.
All right.
And now I'm trying to decide if I want to put horns on it. So yeah, that. What about you?
I have been working on all kinds of stuff. I've started my end of the year project, or what I was considering making my end of the year project, but then it ended up getting done in 2 days, and so now I'm tempted to do a different end of the year project. I know what I want to do. I can probably pull it off by the end of the year. It actually would be depending. I could do it one way that would be more difficult, or I could do it a really easy way. I haven't decided which yet. I have also been doing reviews. I got my Omnia, the replacement Omnia, the Gen 2 Omnia. Took me forever to film that. I think I filmed the review 2 or 3 times, and filmed a couple of other videos to go along with it, and then realized, wait a minute, I've made a terrible mistake. This is not a Pro Blaster. This is a Max Blaster. And I had reviewed it as if it was a Pro Blaster. I'd done a unfair review and a comparison with another blaster and all this, and then had to step back and go, wait, no, this isn't right. I need to redo all of this. And redid it, and I think I'm happy with the review that I finally put up today. It's a good blaster. It got done dirty by people overhyping it, I think.
Yeah.
Which is what I said in the video, is that because it looks like an FDL3, everyone was expecting to get a $90 FDL3, and then when it wasn't a $90 FDL3, everyone was shocked. That's not how things work. But the problem was I was in the exact same boat. I fell into the hype and was expecting it to be, a pro-level blaster, essentially a $90 FDL3, and then when I stepped back and realized, no, that's not what it is. That's not what it's trying to be. That's not what they claim it is. And then was able to review it and look at it for what it actually is. It's a really good blaster. And the improvements they made from the Gen 1, that was what really impressed me. Was the first one was pretty much unusable, and they owned up to that and fixed it. And that's very big of them. I am looking forward to tinkering with the first one that was sent, because I want to see if I can get it to shoot straight, and what tinkering can be done with the internals. I'm really curious, because I think there's a lot of potential in the package, in addition to what we already get. So, I'm also reviewing other stuff. I've got a seagull here on my desk that was just sent to me. That is an absolutely horrific color. It looks like uncooked bread dough. And just, I don't like it. So that's going to be getting painted. I picked this color because I figured it'd be easier to paint it orange, because I don't make a seagull in orange. Every other worker blaster that has ever come out has come out in orange. And then this one, no, we get pastel green, pink, and purple, and whatever this is.
Cookie dough.
It is not
flavor.
beige. So I'm going to be painting it up in my colors and then doing a review on it. I also got sent this thing. It was in my colors too. It almost takes Nightingale mags. Like, they'll fit and it'll feed, but it's not quite right.
What is that?
I don't know. According to the documentation, it is soft bullet launcher.
Okay.
The darts that come with it, though, are actually quite unique, and I'm wondering how well they actually work, because let's see if this can actually show up. It's spiraled on the tip.
Huh.
And I'm wondering if that will actually if that will actually make it spin, if that will create a rifling effect.
And
we will see.
It always makes you wonder about those where it's like, are they really trying to rifle it, or just pretending to rifle it and just hope it looks cool, and then you send them money? Right.
Well, you see, the AccuStrike darts have always, they genuinely live up to the name. AccuStrike was more, well, we got a caller. AccuStrike was more accurate than regular darts. Very, very noticeably so. So maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know.
We'll find
So
out.
this is in fact supposed to be a call-in show. There's like a number and stuff that people can call. Should we take a call?
I hope so, unless it's a collection agency. Maybe it's a pizza place.
I would love some pizza.
Ha!
Yeah, kind of a weird holster.
It does. All right, who do we got?
I got some important advice for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Who are you? What do
Who
you
is this?
I would never buy anything with Velcro. It's a total ripoff.
With a what?
Did someone screen our calls? Who is this? And what more advice do you have for us?
Yes. Tell me more. And what does it have that you wouldn't get? A belt what? Oh, hello? Did they...
Oh, they just hung up on us. I feel, you know what?
That's magnificent. I didn't even get the chance to tell them to get off our lawn.
You know what we're going to do? We don't have trolls.
We have gnomes.
We have gnomes.
We got a gnome. What was... I didn't catch what they said. They wouldn't buy anything with a what?
I'm not sure. Velcro?
Anything with Velcro, it's a total ripoff. I get it.
Man, we're slow.
Hey, pretty much all of my tactical gear has Velcro. I don't know what's going on.
No, it's hook and loop. Don't get us sued here. We can't use that term. It's hook and loop.
No. I have stuff that's actually Velcro band Velcro.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
So are we still allowed to say that then?
Yeah, they actually do still make this, believe it or not. I am ashamed how long it took me to get that joke. We got dad jokes, man. I love it.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, just as a reminder, this is a call-in show. The number will be flashing. You can call in to ask us a question, make a comment. You'll have 3 minutes. We will listen to you, but mind you only have 3 minutes, and we are not afraid to cut you off mid-sentence and move on to the next person or talk amongst ourselves. It's just the way this show is built. Again, this is the World Foam Alliance.
Yeah, we may continue to talk about your question after you're gone and can't give your input anymore.
Correct.
Or we'll talk smack about you once you can't defend yourself.
Then you just have to call in and yell at us. But again, this is the World Foam Alliance YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up and the like button. Don't forget to share. We're trying to grow the channel. The more we grow the channel, the more the word gets out. The bigger we make the World Foam Alliance, the more it is we can do for you. Again, what we're trying to do is then connect foam flingers from around the world, around the country, from your own backyard. When you need people to show up, if you want to form a club, when you want to actually go out and play with people, but you have no idea if anyone else does, World Foam Alliance, that's what we're trying to do, is try to connect people so that we can do events, we can do things, and you can actually play with people and form clubs and do tournaments and all kinds of other crazy things. Reminder again, we do have a charity live stream happening this weekend from Saturday 3 p.m. Eastern to Sunday 3 p.m. Eastern. Details will be found on the World Foam Alliance on my YouTube, actually not on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook page. But anyways, you can look it up. You will find it. Different streamers are going to be showing up. They're going to be streaming. We're going to be doing a raffle. We're going to be accepting donations. Everything we make goes to Toys for Tots. Today, we do have a special guest. Our special guest, if you think you've been successful, she made the Forbes 30 under 30 list. Her name is Sophie Lightning. She is an awesome nerfing person. If you don't know, and you haven't checked out her TikTok, I think, what is she at now? 2.2 million subscribers? Or something like that.
I must learn her secrets. Plus, I think I just need to make a lot more TikTok content. I've got great stuff. I've got all of the blasters that I could be taking out and plinking and talking about. And short form is, I'm an old man and I don't understand it.
This is why
Maritime does somehow.
I
don't get it. There must be a Canadian
thing. This is why you need Anthony and myself to live closer to you, because then that's all we did was short form, and it was fun. And
that really is the issue. Is I live in the middle of nowhere, because it would be so easy to do quick TikToks with people, looking at all my toys and geeking out and us goofing around and playing with stuff and going to the range and doing the arena. I really need a dedicated cameraman.
You got to find an Andrew like I did.
I don't have nearly enough money just to pay a cameraman.
Oh, I know. I tell you. Anyways, I think we're at that point of the show. They're probably bored of us and want to know who our guest is. So what do you think? Should we bring her on?
Is it time?
I think it's time.
Has time gone by that fast? Good Lord.
It does, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, Sophie Lightning. Sophie, what's happening?
Oh!
You guys didn't like my Velcro joke.
It took me a second to get it. I feel, like what? It doesn't make, what about belts?
And then
Why
I
would
thought
you
you
say
knew
that?
I hung up. I was like, oh, I feel bad, man.
That was amazing. That was cool.
Well, yeah, welcome to our life. Welcome to our cluelessness.
We've got notes. See, here's the problem. I don't have any kids, so I don't understand dad jokes.
Okay.
I do, nieces and nephews, but still, man. Yeah, whatever. Oh. Anyways, Sophie, quick
yeah.
introduction for the very few that don't know who you are.
Who are
What's
you?
up, everybody?
What do you want?
Thank you guys for having me on here. Super excited to be back. Was on here, already a month ago? 2 months ago? Time's flying.
You were one of the early callers back before we actually were doing it by call-in on Teams, and we were like doing it through Discord and had no idea what we were doing back then.
I was OG.
Because we totally know what we're doing now.
But yeah, I mean, you guys summed it up great. I make Nerf and all blaster content on TikTok, 2.1 million. So thank you for giving me that extra 0.1, Al.
You'll be there in no time. I'm not worried.
Appreciate it. Just got Forbes, which is super exciting, and yeah, literally love blasters. Happy to be here. There's my intro.
Now this
Love
is
dad
awesome.
You got one of these? You
So
got yourself a seagull?
No, I don't. I need. Just
Seagulls are lovely.
not in that
They're
flesh
velvet.
color. Yeah. Any other
Yeah, no. They come in pink, green, and purple, and then uncooked bread dough. It's just, yeah, it's icky. I don't like it, but that's why I'm gonna paint it.
to get rid of the bread dough color.
Yeah, maybe I'll bake it. It'll be a nice golden brown.
Ooh, there you go.
That'll be good. Just quickly looking at the chat, and of course, much love for Sophie as people wanted to see her and talk to her. And again, don't forget, you can call in and you will talk to her. And
You can call in.
you got 3 minutes, but you can still call in and you can call in back again. But a quick thing, and again, we know how busy your life can be. It's like you're popular or something and got a job. I'm like what? But you found out earlier this week that you made Forbes 30 under 30 list. For those of us watching, they're very excited but don't know what that is. Tell people what that is and what does that mean for you?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a Forbes magazine, so they pick. It's actually like a multiple variety of categories, and then 30 under 30 for each category. It's just 30 individuals in that specific category who they identify as the most influential, innovative people. So mine was marketing and advertising, which was an incredible honor. I really didn't expect it. I think I blacked out for a while after getting it. That's something I've literally dreamt about since I was like 12. Was getting on that list. I'm alongside, I mean, terrible example, but like Kendall Jenner was on it this year. Jack Harlow was last year. That's a good one. And a lot of other awesome people. So just super exciting. And yeah, it's literally just still unbelievable to me and crazy.
It is definitely an
What
accomplishment.
responsibility does that come with? Do you have to like do stuff, or is it just a shout out?
Yeah,
Like
I mean, there's a lot of
TED Talks.
there's a lot
and
of
stuff?
pressure now, but just going to some conventions. We'll be going to Ohio, Abu Dhabi, New York City, speaking on some panels. I know quite a variety of cities there, and then just, I mean, really for me, it's just been about spreading this message of like, I'm literally from the middle of nowhere playing with Nerf blasters, and look at what happened. So just spreading that message of anyone from anywhere can do anything.
Yeah, no, that goes.
That is a great message. Yeah, I know. We
appreciate it.
have the Foam Alliance to try to get more people, not just because everyone knows about Nerf. It's the second largest toy line next to Lego, but almost nobody knows that there are Nerf clubs that meet, every couple of weeks in a park, probably a mile from them, that they could be going to for free. Nobody knows about it.
Exactly.
Most of us nerds are atrocious at marketing. Luckily, we've got a few who are brilliant at it, who can help us. So we very much appreciate what you've done for the hobby, bringing awareness. It's done wonders. So yeah.
It's a great
Yeah,
place to be. Great group
How
of
many
people.
other hobbies have someone that's made the 30 under 30 list, right? Yeah, nobody, just us. Ha ha. Ha. In your face, whatever else. And for all those people that say it, does Airsoft have a 30 under 30? I don't think so. I have not checked that, but I'm going to be bitter about it. Yeah, they probably do.
I don't think so, honestly.
Probably not this year, anyway.
Probably not.
What have you been up to? Do you have any new blasters that you've gotten that just you thought were awesome?
Oh, let's see. I actually I don't know your guys' opinions, but I'm a big fan of the double punch, actually.
I have yet to hear anybody say anything bad about it.
Yeah, it's fun.
I've heard people say that it's the coolest blaster that's come out in years, and I don't have one yet. I keep looking at it in the store going, I should get that before it disappears.
Yes, I highly recommend that. I'm shocked, actually, that you don't have one. How do you not have one?
Because it hasn't shown up at Goodwill yet.
Okay.
Does it actually have 2 magazine wells? Is that how that thing works?
Yes, it does.
Okay. And it fires one on the pull and one on the release? Yeah. Is that how it works?
Yep.
That is completely unique. I've never seen anything like that.
It is. It's
next time I'm in Walmart, I'll grab one.
There you go. Actually, I think they were on sale on Amazon this past week for less than 30.
I think there were 30 at Walmart.
30 is the number of the day.
Apparently, yeah.
30 under 30.
$29.99 anyway.
Oh.
Mine I acquired actually at Pennsylvania Survival Fest because they were available in Canada before they were here. Yep. And actually, Maritime Foam brought a couple down, and somehow he gave me this one, and it's like cool. I haven't done something with it, but I will.
In from Canada?
Huh?
You had it smuggled in from Canada?
That's how I got mine.
See?
I went up to Montreal early.
Well, there you are then.
You don't live that far from Canada. You could do the same thing, man.
You know, I could. Oh, there's my screws.
Let's see, I got a throwback blaster the other day on eBay that I was pretty happy about. It's a Nerf pen. I don't know if you guys...
Oh, yeah. Wait, what color is that? Yellow and
orange, yeah.
I didn't know they came in that color. I think I've got 2 of them, but I definitely don't have that color. Cool.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
I think I want to...
They came with some weird stuff back in the day, man. The old school stuff. I'm still trying to find a Slingfire DX 400. I'm starting to think they never actually existed.
Allegedly. Maybe.
Allegedly.
I do think, though...
Is there some rare blaster you've always wanted to get your hands on that you haven't seen yet?
I mean, there's so many for me. I was late to the game.
One of these days, you got to come out to my shop and see my wall. I've got everything.
Yeah, I'll cry probably.
Except for the Slingfire DX 400. It's the only thing I'm missing.
Dude, like all the 90s blasters are so cool, and it's just dismal, this collection of early 90s blasters.
I got a bin full of extra old 90s blasters that I could, smuggle into your suitcase when you're not looking.
All right, I'm booking a flight. Me?
What?
No. I was born in 2000.
So for people that missed the inside joke there, was that
come out to my workshop? He can tell you all about it.
Oh my God! So first of all, the joke was, Sophie was not born in the 90s. Wait, what year were you born?
2000.
There it is, not in the 90s. So yeah, she's got the real vintage stuff. I don't want to talk about how old I was in the 90s.
To me.
No, but I tell you, oh my, yes, you got to go out to Captain Xavier's bunker, and I've been hashtagging all over the place because Maritime Phone named it correctly. It was literally like Nerf camp for us, and I think the inside joke was we're in our 40s, we're in a bunkhouse at our buddy's house, and we're playing with Nerf guns. I feel like a big child, and I'm loving every minute of this. I said, "Yep, I support that."
There's a Super Nintendo in my bunkhouse. You can play Mario.
Sounds great.
Again, 90s.
Yeah.
But it is something else. You got to come out. Maybe we'll do a big adventurous weekend. Yeah. it'd be fun to go out there when you go to Captain Xavier's ranch or property or bunker. Let's call it the bunker.
Compound.
The compound, yes. No password, you can't come in. We'll make you sit outside, and Swamp Cat will keep an eye on you. But
okay, we'll eat you in your sleep.
yes, she will. Luckily we survived that. I don't think I'm missing any fingers. But when you walk
You're
into
really
his,
selling it.
I'll tell you, Swamp Cat is awesome. She'll defend you, as long as she likes you. But when you walk into his shop, the maker space, and back into the armory, and it's funny because obviously you've probably seen all the YouTube videos like I have, and when you finally actually get to touch and play with all the toys, and it's not like, you know what I mean, hidden camera angles. No, they're just as cool as they are. And it's just like there's so many things, even after I got back, forgot to look at this, forgot to check that out. And it was so much fun. And because of how booked we are that weekend, we almost didn't get a chance to even play around in his armory. Luckily, the Sunday night, we just dipped out. It was just the three of us after all day Saturday, all day Sunday. We're kind of like just burnt on the couch. And then we got a second wind and said, what are we doing, man? Let's go into the shop. And then, 3 hours later.
You got to fire the minigun, the smart gun. I don't think either of them ever hooked up the flamethrower, though, did you?
No, we did not.
That one's more difficult to load because I haven't linked the tanks yet.
Yep. So we'll just have to come back and do it.
Clearly.
I'm in.
You missed out on bring Sophie with you this time.
I am. Well, the other thing we already planned and decided, aren't we all going to Toy Fest next year?
Maybe. I haven't decided anything about next year. I'm not even sure I'm going to Foam Fest next year.
Toy Fest?
Sorry, whatever the toy show is.
Oh, Toy Fair.
Thank you. Yes.
I don't know. I might be over it.
Well, it's different if you're going. So going to go to it because you're supposed to do it as a blah 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 whatever is one thing, but if you want to come along with three old dudes and just run amok, makes it completely different. Where we don't give two craps about what we're doing and just have fun. I think changes the whole perspective of the event.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
To figure out when it is, like
so maybe pending. Well, if as long as people register, tell all your friends to register. The World Foam Alliance, we'll get a booth there, and then we'll just do whatever we want.
Yeah.
The way we're gonna do it, we're gonna set up a comfortable lawn chair, and it'll just be Chelo sitting there staring at people, going, "What?"
Sitting there with a permanent marker, putting X's on things, screaming at children. Are you not entertained?
We'll be the best booth at Toy Fair.
You might actually be, yeah.
Then I will sneak over to the Lego booth when they're not looking and steal everything.
I'm stepping out now.
Nice. Oh, no. Hey, so again, call in if you want. It's a call-in show. There's a phone number on the bottom. Call in if you want to ask us any questions. 3 minutes, questions or comments. We'll take everything. In the meantime, though, Soph, I wanted to ask you. So when you're actually sitting at these panels and talking to people, are you nervous? Are you excited? Or it kind of depends on the room or the venue?
Oh, good question. So I always, no matter if I'm talking like this or in front of 1,000 people at VidCon, whatever it may be, I'm nervous before it happens. And the second you're out on that stage or the timer goes off or whatever, feeling good, happy, kind of black out a little bit, and then come to after and hope it went well. VidCon, I had one slip up. I don't have a poker face, and I said a phrase that I've never heard before. I guess it's like an older person phrase. It was like, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. And on the panel, I literally went like, what are you talking, like, and I like could not like control my face. I was like, what is he talking about?
That is funny.
Well, should we take a call? Let's take a call.
Let's take a call.
Want to talk to us? First time callers. If they don't have dad jokes,
do I have a hang up button on my end? I want the control.
Just don't.
No.
Just yell, get off my lawn, and they'll be gone.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, fellow nerds. Can you hear
me?
Give
us the dad joke or you're gone. Yes. Hello.
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 Oh, God, you know what? This would be Archer the Nerfer. Sound a little familiar?
I knew
from
that.
last week?
What's that?
Hey. How's it going, friends? I'm watching the live stream right now. Sounds fantastic. Y'all look amazing. I have a quick question for Sophie Lightning, right? So we are fabulous women in this hobby, and I know I've expressed my start in all of this. So I gotta ask how you got your start and what has kept you inspired in this, path that you've gone on for marketing, being in the hobby, all that fun jazz.
Wow. Thank you. Question. I was expecting a
Great
dad
question.
joke, and we went like Forbes level question. That was great.
I'm not that skilled.
So yeah, great question. I mean, so initially got into the hobby because I have a bleeding disorder, and I was playing a bunch of sports, and then I couldn't play the sports anymore, or otherwise I'd probably be like a pro soccer player right now. Totally kidding. I wasn't that good, but couldn't do that.
I mean, you are a pro, so.
Couldn't do airsoft. Thank you. Couldn't do paintball. Wouldn't want to anyway. But found Nerf and found a community of people that I really loved. Found products that I was super passionate about, and that's how it kind of started. Every Friday night, I would have people over from school, and it's like you can either go party down the street or you could come over and have a Nerf battle, and it actually caught on. Because people really have fun at it once you finally put a blaster in their hands. And once I kind of saw that, it's like this is actually really cool. Anybody of any age can do this and enjoy this. And then, oh my God, it's been such a journey. I mean, there's like little things that happen that just reignite like this passion and fire that I have for it, whether it was getting hired at Nerf as the chief TikTok officer or getting Forbes or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, it all comes back to just a genuine love of these toys and the happiness that they bring and the community that it's created, and all the people that I've met along the way, like these two lovely hosts we have here, and so many other awesome people. And at the end of the day, no matter what's going on, if you grab a couple people and you hand them some blasters, it's going to be a good night. It's going to be a good time. And I really love that.
I know this is a tall ask, but if you could describe your experiences in this whole journey in one word, what would it be?
Nerd. Oh, boy. Like, probably just unbelievable.
That's a good one.
I don't know.
I could go with that.
That's a great one. You guys look awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Archer, thanks you for calling in, man. That's I was hoping she'd call in, so that's fantastic.
Archer is one of my favorite people ever.
We're gonna have her on at some point. We'll check our schedule.
I remember the first time I encountered her. It was at one of the HVZs that I went to, and she had the war paint on. It was just like, this person is cool. I want them to be my friend.
That was how
Yes,
I got indoctrinated to my first HVZ. I got some war paint on, and I fit right in. I didn't know anybody. I was like so nervous, and then I got some nice under eye makeup, and I was ready to go.
HVZ is one of my favorite parts of the Nerf hobby. It's what I'm all about.
I made it to the last stand.
Nice.
By hiding behind it.
That is the way to do it. Brett usually makes it to the last stand because he leaves his comrades to die. He is a survivor unlike any other. It's brilliant watching him play because he'll make it to the last stand of End War with nothing but a Maverick. I wouldn't survive 5 minutes in an HVZ with a Maverick. I am an old man. I need a really big blaster. Did we have another caller? I could have sworn we had another caller. Should we take another caller?
Let's do it if we got some.
Assaulted. Puma, madam.
Hello. Can you guys hear me okay?
Hey, yes. Who is this?
Hey, this is Jason from Southern California. I go by Basic Nerf Online. I say guys we're streaming, and I just want to say congratulations to Sophie. Yeah, it's Jason. It's me, Basic Nerf, getting back in the hobby.
That's
but
wild.
I
How you doing?
Not bad. I know you followed me for a bit. I think I didn't answer the most back to you, but I just want to say to you, Sophie, congratulations making that Forbes list. That's crazy. That's amazing. That's something like you wouldn't expect a Nerfer to see at all. And I also want to say thank you to Al and Captain Xavier. I think partly due to Captain Xavier's help, he had an interview with Vice News, and had a little mini documentary, but they did such a great job that I brought back the oldest Nerf internet community event called Armageddon, and I sent that video was one of the things I kind of sent to them, and the event ended up going through. So I'm sure you had part to do with that, Captain Xavier. And Xavier now, it's good to see that we see older people in the hobby doing their thing. So as me as now a 31-year-old, gives me encouragement to continue doing what I'm doing, continue to stay young at heart. But yeah, that's pretty much why I wanted to say to you guys.
That is awesome. Life News was wild. That was when they reached out to me. I was like, this has to be a joke, and I was worried that it was going to end up being a hit piece, and then finally decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it, and it worked out well because they did us justice. It was actually really cool, and
awesome.
Like what Sophie was saying, as soon as I got blasters into their hands, they were just little kids again, running around in my arena shooting each other. It was fabulous to see.
Nice. Yeah, again, keep up what you guys are doing. It's great. Sophie, you're like low-key inspiration to me. I think it was kind of the other way before. But
it actually was. So appreciate you calling in. It's like a full circle moment for me right now.
Yeah, you always remember that. I just want to say one more thing. Beret is now down in SoCal, and I see him here and there. Do you guys want to anything to him next time, or I can pass along next time I see him?
Yeah, next time you see him, call him a hooker for me.
Okay.
You'll know why.
And on that note, brother, thanks for calling in, man. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
31 ain't bad. Like, come on, I'm going to be, man, today is December 6th. In 6 days, I'm going to be 49. Oof, how'd that happen?
Happy early birthday.
Thank you much.
A football team in
Yes, it's the Geeks. Yeah, let's go with that.
Go with that.
It is. Actually, yeah, side note, Sophie, for next year, and I know it's way out next year, so we're going to see you at Maryland Mayhem, right?
Yep.
Awesome. If you need a pro team to be part of, the Mega Double XLs can always make exceptions. I know people say, but
you don't remember last time I was here?
That's right.
I'm already on that.
That's right.
Kidding me?
What are you doing, man?
So yeah, for all those that are arguing, too bad. So Maryland Mayhem, for all those watching that don't know what it is an event that is happening in April. It is second time. Is it the second time? Third time? Whatever it is. It's Maryland Mayhem. It's a weekend-long event. Friday's the pro tournament. Saturday's the HVZ over at UMBC. And then Sunday is the 11th hour, which is basically like a usual Nerf event happens, but it's kind of like the last day, and it actually happens on one of the local fields that Maryland Nerf Herders actually uses. And it's being put on by the Maryland Foam Alliance. And yeah, most of the World Foam Alliance will be there. And so, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. If you're not planning on going, you should, because everybody's going. We're all going, and you want to be there.
It's a big one. I should have guys from the crew in from all over the country, all over the world. We got the usual. That's the event that they typically will come all the way over from Europe for, because it's got everything. It's got all the different kinds of nerfing happening all at the same weekend. So whatever you're into, whether it's competitive, whether it's HVZ, whether it's Nerf Wars, I'll be there. What day is it exactly? I need to start putting in time off.
Oh, come on. Andrew is Dart Sweep in the chat. He'll correct me. I think it's April 17th to 21st. Someone in the chat will correct me. But it is then. Again, call-in show. Feel free to call in. If you have any questions or comments, we are taking calls. You get 3 minutes. Speak your mind. Speak your piece. We'll make some comments. Unless we don't like you, we'll just throw you out right away. It is April 19th, 20th, and 21st.
Good to know.
Actually, at this point, we should stop ignoring the chat. Let's see if someone has actually asked any questions of what they're saying. And for any of those that are new to Maryland, it is just south of Baltimore. So you can fly into BWI. You can actually fly into the DC airports as well, but that's still an hour commute up. But like BWI, Reagan National, or Dulles. Or you can be like Maritime Foam Anthony and drive 307 hours down to.
It was madness.
I think Captain Xavier, yours is the only event that he has chosen to fly to. So you are like you're on the special list.
Cool. So probably west of the Mississippi.
I'm not sure. He may have been in Western Canada. We talked about this, and I can't remember.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because he does travel a lot.
Canada doesn't count. It's a small country.
Oh yeah, only third largest in the country, in the world.
Second largest.
There it is. Population. Yeah. It's big.
12, all of them on the U.S. border.
That's right. So again, just a reminder, if you haven't already, worldfoamalliance.org. No, it is .org, right? What's wrong with my brain today?
Yes.
Worldfoamalliance.org. Go ahead and register. Let us know where you are. Also, YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe. Please share. Hit the like button. The more we grow this channel, the more we can spread the word, the more we can get people to actually sign up. There is a live stream this weekend. It is a 24-hour charity live stream. And actually, on that note, there is not a giveaway today. We are not giving anything away.
We're saving it all for this weekend.
We're saving it for the weekend.
You gotta watch the live stream.
You got to watch the live stream. You got to buy a raffle ticket. You got to make a donation. So we're not giving anything away today because we're giving it away this weekend. And again, there's going to be a lot of stuff. The list will be posted. Be sure to check it out. Now, we also have. Well, we did kind of do a small announcement, but I guess we can do a little more major announcement. We do have another show that we will be adding to the World Foam Alliance YouTube channel. Some of you have seen it already, and just by chance, the main host of that show may also be on with us right now. It will be called the Lightning Hour. It will be featuring Sophie Lightning. If you don't know, well, you're looking at it right now. But the first inaugural episode will be this Monday at 8 p.m. It is Sophie's show. I will be co-hosting until she tells me to get out of there. But we're actually going to be rotating some co-hosts. So it's myself, I think, right now it's going to be on Monday at 8 o'clock on the World Foam Alliance YouTube channel. The first episode of the Lightning Hour with Sophie Lightning, and unfortunately me as well. And then the second episode will probably be in January at some point. Let's make it through Christmas and the holidays. But in that one, it will be, again, Sophie Lightning, the Lightning Hour, and her co-host will be some guy named Captain Xavier that has a compound and is a really cool guy and stuff like that.
Yeah, you guys should come check it out. Hang out with us. We're going to be watching some TikToks. If you guys have any funny blaster-related TikToks or mods that you want to show us or anything like that, make sure to tag me in them this week at Sophie Lightning or send me a DM on Instagram. It's going to be pretty laid back. And World Foam Alliance, of course.
Join the World Foam Alliance.
Of course. I mean, really, tag World Foam Alliance first, really. But yeah, we'll be doing that, and we'll be playing some games. It'll be a good time. A little bit less serious than these two guys may get, but in a good way.
It's less serious than this. It's gotta be pretty wacky. I'm looking forward to
that. No, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm enjoying all the stuff that's going on.
I stole your thunder? I'm sorry.
What? Who's thunder? What thunder? Who?
I'm just kidding.
I've got a thunderbolt.
We'll be doing a weather report as well on Monday.
Brought to you by.
Yeah.
The Pacific Northwest is
dark.
And damp. And next week it will be cold and damp.
Not on Monday. It's going to be all lightning all the time, starting 8 o'clock.
Yes, well, usually when there's lightning, it's also cold and damp. Actually, isn't lightning usually when it's warm?
Lightning, yeah, that's like in the rainforest.
I live in a rainforest.
No.
It's a temperate rainforest, but I do literally live in a rainforest. The Pacific
See what I'm
Northwest.
saying? This is what I'm saying. You guys are really serious. We're not going to be talking about types of rainforest. I don't know about rainforest. I'm sorry.
Around here. I have yet to have. Yes. The term rainforest qualifies. Yes.
Oh,
I've never felt so old in my life.
Don't worry, I'm older. You're good.
Oh my God. We might have a special guest in the future too. I just got a text of some people watching this, of some family members who would like to join and watch my old TikToks and react with me.
Oh, do tell.
Oh.
So that might be in an upcoming lightning hour as well.
Oh, that could be.
If I don't die of cringe, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I feel that way looking at my old HVZ loadouts, just going, "Oh my God, you went out in public wearing that? What was wrong with you?" Now I wear a curly judge wig, and it's much better, much less ridiculous.
It's much more fetching. It brings out your eyes.
It really does. It's weird, I think.
Wow, you had that like ready.
It stays on the mannequin.
My mannequin's in the other room. How cool is that? So actually now, I guess we should pay attention. We should pay attention to some people instead of three of us just going on like no one else is here. What, people are watching?
Well, this is what we always do.
This is the show. This is what they're here for, right?
This is true.
Why else would they log in? Did I hear something about prizes? Someone's going to show us the prizes.
So what we got actually happening is,
want that one.
Yeah, that one actually came in from Thirsty for Foam Danny Pack. It's a Strife. He always does some wicked mods. He hates painting, but yeah, it's a bolter kit. So he's going to be going to be available this weekend. Yeah, same thing. It's like I kind of want that, but
yeah, I want that.
That's how cool that is. But yeah, we're going to be showing off some of the things that we're going to be giving away this weekend.
Bolters for days.
Also, remember, this is the call-in show. If you want to call in and ask a question, make a comment, feel free. The number will be flashing up on the screen. Just call in. If you are don't know how phone works, don't like using phones, and are text person only, we do not accept texts. However, you can just message something in the chat. We will read that and we'll answer that question.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I actually used a phone to call someone, but the number is 979-500-2794.
Mm-hmm. Please call with a dad joke.
Yes. If you don't have a dad joke, we might throw you off. We've had 2 callers and no dad jokes. What's up with this?
Actually, that'd be fun. Yeah. Dad jokes. Let's hear them. You got them? Come on.
Precedent was set by our first caller, and now we've been let down.
I tell you. Up on the screen then also, you got to remember we have a gold 4 that we're giving away. A gold Mark 4 as donated by Dart Zone, and it's been assigned by numerous people in the hobby.
Everybody.
I would have got Sophie to sign it, but she lives too far away, and I can't drive up there in time for this weekend.
This prize brought to you by the number 4.
Oh, however, if by chance you win the gold Mark 4 this weekend, and you're at a future event where you see people that have not signed it, I'm sure they'll sign it for you.
I don't know. Now I'm kind of mad.
I would refuse.
Of course, absolutely will.
Wasn't worth shipping it to me. I mean, I ain't gonna do it. No.
There it is.
Yar.
Love it. All right, wait. We have
Is there any news on that? Is he going to be a pirate forever, or is he improving? What's going on?
I'm not sure. I haven't checked in with him. If he's around, yeah, call in and let us know what your update is. Because Andrew, aka Dart Sweep, was not wearing an eye patch for fun. He had some issues, and I hope he's feeling better. But I wanted there's a question in the chat, and the question is, do you think it's a good idea to use a leaf blower as a grenade launcher?
Why not?
Define good idea. Like, do I think it would work? No. Do I think you should try? Absolutely.
Dude, one of those battery-operated leaf blowers? This is a great idea.
I think it's a fabulous... I'd love to see it. Like, if you could create something that, like a magazine that held the grenades above it and then you dropped them directly into the stream, that might actually work. I don't know what kind of range you would get. I've had the idea of using a leaf blower to create a flamethrower by having streamers on it, so it shot them out like an inflatable tube man, but made it look like a flamethrower. The question would be the mechanics.
That would be better if it was an inflatable tube man.
It would be better, because then they'd be slapping in the face.
Yeah.
All right.
The question would be like, does it just count as a tag, or are you now on fire? Do you have to stop, drop, and roll before you can respawn? What's the rules here?
Nothing. It's cool. Just look at me.
Let's get a caller and we'll ask them.
Yes.
We will put them on the spot. We will make them answer the question. Hello?
Hello.
Hey,
Explain
who's this?
yourself. Also, two-man flamethrower. What's the mechanic?
General Strife, what's going on, buddy?
Do you have a dad joke for us? I am absolutely disgusted.
Well, I mean, I just want to make a statement here. To whoever stole my copy of Microsoft Office, I'll find you. You have my word.
Ah.
I could do
Do
this
it.
all day.
All right. Let's hear it.
The Pacific.
The Pacific Ocean.
Ah.
Yay!
Dude,
I like it.
got
That will do.
I got a hidden talent.
I'm disappointed that dad jokes haven't been a part of this channel the whole time. We have missed our calling.
Here's the problem. Apparently people can't hear the caller. So they have no idea why we're laughing. Maybe we're just lying to people and saying there's no one actually calling. We're just talking amongst ourselves and pretending.
We just have a man behind the curtain who's really good at doing voices. Are you still here?
Yes.
Strife?
Can we
Right.
reset? Let's reset this time at least. I feel bad.
Can you say
I
the
know.
thing?
I think we should get your time away.
Just say the
Can I
thing.
say the thing? What thing? They still can't hear
Get
you.
off my lawn.
Yeah, get off my lawn. We'll try again. Kick him off. Call back,
Let's
man.
make a call back in.
Yeah, call back.
Try again. Apparently we didn't poke the correct button. The man behind the curtain was eating snacks or something. I don't know.
Okay, favorite discontinued fast food item? McDonald's snack wrap.
Oh yeah, those were good. I like the
Rolo
snack wraps.
McFlurry.
What'd you say?
Rolo McFlurry.
That was a thing?
Oh yeah,
It was.
that
Very
was.
briefly.
wow.
It's-
That's 60?
The closest you can get, if you really want something that's similar, is go to Dairy Queen and get the pecan cluster
Yes,
with no pecan.
but they have a salted caramel one too, don't they?
It's not quite the same, though.
But Rolo's not salted, are they?
True.
Yeah, so
I
that's
don't
why
know
I get the
about-
pecan cluster.
I can
and
call
put
my
whole
grandmother and
pecans.
ask her. I don't know who else eats Rolos, but
How very dare you.
This is the man behind the curtain. A rare appearance.
Oh,
God.
can they
I was
actually hear
hoping I
you?
was just hearing voices.
God, Lord.
Yes, I am here. I have a lot of jokes today.
That's right.
So I don't want them to just go to y'all's ears. Everyone can hear them.
All right, what you got? Tell us, man behind the
Let's
curtain.
hear it.
Well, I'm more like on the spot, like go off of you guys, not like a pre-laid kind of joke.
So let me get this straight. You pushed the wrong button first, so that the first caller we got him muted. Then you come on the air, and now you got no jokes for us. So far, you're batting like 0 for 2, brother. Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
here, I'll fix it.
I need you to step up your game.
Cocaine Bear.
Can we get him back?
Bring back Daffy. Bring back Daffy. Daffy is one of our other people behind the curtain that actually facilitates and really actually helps us put this show together and makes it work. Yeah, dude's good.
Yeah, he doesn't just eat Dominoes in the background.
I did just order a lot of Dominoes. If you eat too much Dominoes, you're gonna need this awesome Dart Sweet putty to fit in.
That's right.
Does anybody know what that hole goes to?
What are you talking about? Which what?
I took apart a blaster and now I don't know how to put it back together.
Truth. This is why a lot of the ones I paint, I don't take them apart, just because in past there are times where I couldn't put it back together, and I said, you know what, I am done with this, and so I've just gotten really good at painting them other together.
Oh, we got a good dad joke in the chat.
All right, do it. What do we got?
You want me to do it?
Yeah, do it.
Milk is the fastest drink on earth. Before you see it, it pasteurizes.
All
right. We got a science joke. I appreciate that. A science pun.
You guys, not
very
to
good.
Be your host for a second. I'm just the guest, but didn't we have more things to go through?
Yeah, we do. What do you want to talk about?
No, weren't we going through what you guys are giving away Saturday?
Yes. Thank you for pointing that out.
Oh yeah, we should do that.
That's why I tried to bring it back to.
No, it's just those two things, right? That's it. That's all you get.
So yeah, we're not giving away anything for this show. Everything that we're giving away actually has got pushed to the weekend. So now probably up on the screen, what you're seeing is the Taco Hell Value Meal. So this has been donated by the Maryland Foam Alliance.
Boomstick
and what you see there, it's actually a Boomstick Mods that actually donated them. And it's taco throwables. So those three are foam throwables that look like tacos. They are pretty cool and they are fun and they fly. And then also you get the Mountain Pew Gel Blaster. I can't remember if it's a patch or a sticker. Do you remember which one it is?
It's a patch. It's a patch.
It is a patch. People can still hear you, right?
It's a patch. It's a patch. It's a patch. That you should know that, Sophie, right? That's right. Right in your age group, no?
Is anyone else hearing that?
I don't know. I think he's lost his mind.
What? Are you serious? What is this tune? Come on, chat. It's a patch. It's
wait,
a patch.
it's either Dora
That's right.
or Blue's Clues.
Dora the Explorer.
Oh, it's not Blue's Clues? That was my first guess.
I feel dirty. I'm leaving.
Oh,
Start painting
this is cool.
Oh, this
My
is
mic
awesome.
clipped to me. I don't need to stand here the whole time. I can be somewhere else. What? Showing off the cool stuff?
Yes.
Oh,
so this
that's
one's
shiny.
It is. This one was donated by Griever, Lionheart, and this one is a Nerf Fate that has the Worker Short Dart kit in it. He does have an upgrade spring in it. He's painted a cool blue, and I can't remember if it hits like 150 or 170, whatever it is. It is nice. I like it, and he is actually this is also part of the raffle, and I think he's actually giving away with darts too. And in case you don't have one, and you don't know how to build one, man, they're fun. They're great. I have a couple of my own versions here. His is much shinier and prettier, and his has been given away.
Yeah.
For the raffle. I actually have a couple of kits. I'm gonna make some more, just because they're fun.
Figure out how to do that metallic look, because metallic orange would look amazing. I mean, it would look like copper.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you some ideas.
What?
There's Plutonium has a bronze that is very orange-like and shiny. I'm not sure if they have a metallic orange, but they do have a bronze that's really cool.
I'll have to check that out the next time I'm in town, in the big city where there are stores and people and food and things.
and not a rainforest. And this is some guy named Al that's giving away
skip this one.
Yeah, nobody cares about this one. Who wants this collection?
Move on.
Who would do that? Who would make something like that? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
No, there's only
barrels, only one blaster. What? So you've got a Strife, you've got a stock, and 3 blasters with absolutely ridiculous looking scopes on them. I don't get it.
Yes, and yes. Oh, and it is a 3S Auto Strife too, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Which kit?
I can't remember. My friend James Ridley made him for me. Yes.
And then you've got, is that a Raider or a Rampage on the bottom one?
Takedown. Oh, the one I'm showing now, but yes. So on the screen, the first one is a full runner, and then there's a Rampage, and then I have a Takedown. Takedown is the shortest one of them.
Chat, how much would you pay for that right there? That kit. What's that worth to you?
This one, when you think about the Master Keys, when I sell them, on average, I sell them between 270 320, and now you got 3 front ends. I don't know, man, $400.
450.
450. There you go. 450.
Not a penny less than 475.
Yeah. So I think we're going to put it in the raffle.
We're gonna be five. We're gonna be five. I'm going on. It's 5 on price.
Well, I'll tell you what. If someone's gonna make a $450 donation, you get the whole kit. If you want to give that much, I'll give it to you. Huh?
Is that a Campbell Nerfworks one there?
Yes. So this is actually Foam Demic is actually donated a bunch of kits. So this is one of Campbell's kits that Foam Demic is donating. Here's the best part: it's not just the kit. In association also with Dart Zone, you will be getting that kit plus the Mark III as well. So it's a combination between Foam Demic and Dart Zone that are actually donating both of them, and so you get it all.
It's a good one.
It is a DIY mod kit, so it doesn't come fully assembled. And don't complain that it's not fully assembled. It's not like that. You get the blaster, you get the kit, and you do it yourself. It is a DIY. But considering most of you are modders anywhere else, you can do it. But it is an entry-level DIY kit.
It's a fairly good one. I like Campbell's work. He does good stuff.
He does. And we got another one here. So again, by Foam Demic, and this is actually, I think, the Typhoon kit for the is it the Spectrum? Yeah. It'll be a red one. So red ones. Yeah, man. So we also, and I can't remember, it was going to be one or two, actually 3 of those kits or 2 of those kits. Yes. So again, with these kits with Foam Demic, you're not only just getting the kit, it is a DIY yourself, but you're also getting the blaster as well.
Very cool.
That's dope.
Yep.
That one's different as well. Yes. So again, Master Key
that is
kit.
a Spectrum.
Oh yeah. It is the Foam Demic Master Key kit again with the Magnus, but for a Spectrum. So yeah, looks like the Mark III, but it is not. And again, you get the kit, it's DIY, and you get the blaster, but you got to put it together yourself.
Putting it together is the best part, in my opinion.
They're pretty straightforward. Still. So what we got here then is just the Mark III barrel extension kit, which is still, because I think that was my biggest knock on the Mark III is I hated that front end. So now you got a barrel on it. So maybe you don't want a Magnus Master Key, you just want a barrel on it. So it is the barrel kit. So it is the barrel extension kit for a Mark III. And again, you get the Mark III and you get the 3D printed parts. And again, it is a DIY. You put it on yourself.
Cool. Good Lord.
So as you so
the voices are back.
Go ahead. The voices are back. No one else can hear but us. Go ahead, Cap.
It's a bunch of stuff.
Remember what the voice said?
I don't know.
I can just imagine being the audience right now, and it's just silent, and you just hear, "Oh Lord."
So today on the show we have 2 Spectrum key kits, 4 Typhoon kits, 1 MK3 Master Key. The blasters are donated by Dart Zone. The kits are donated by Foam Demic. And yes, chat can hear me this time.
Hooray!
The voice is not just in my head.
I actually am.
Wow. Well, if I may tangent just a little bit, for those watching, if you don't think we're taking this charity drive seriously, just looking at the stuff people are giving away for it, we are very serious about this. This is the first year we're doing it. We want to make this as big and raise as much money as we possibly can. And we know it. These people aren't donating these things just because, well, they're lying around the shop. I got nothing else to do. It is the desire to do our best to actually raise as much money as we can for Toys for Tots. So be sure to stream in, be sure to donate, be sure to buy raffle tickets. We are here to take your money. This isn't a flea market. This isn't a sale. This is to make money for people that need it. None of us are pocketing anything. There's no percentage that goes to the World Foam Alliance or myself or Captain Xavier. It's not like, yes, I'm raffling off this Master Key set, but I need money. No, it all goes, everything that is raised on this, it all goes to charity. So remember that when you buy it. In some cases, actually, you're getting a deal. Raffle tickets are going to be a lot less than buying some of those kits. But if you're feeling generous and you got the funds and you want to donate, let's say $450, we might set parameters where it's like first donation of $450 gets this whole Master Key set. The idea being is that we want to raise money. It's that time of year, and not everyone gets to get a great Christmas, and so we want to do our part where we can try to make it good for those that may need some help this year.
It's hard to get cheap blasters these days because some schmuck dropped the bag, let the cat out of the bag that you could get cheap stuff at Goodwill, and now everyone just buys it all.
So, chat can hear me.
Not shown here.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Sophie.
Well, there will also be some Sophie Lightning merch and a surprised autograph blaster, TBA. So, no pictures yet. Stock, but it will be good.
So
that's awesome. Thank you very much.
Yes, that's
Very cool.
Thank you.
that's amazing. Here we have some Blitzfires, and Al has agreed to paint them custom. The question is how many has he agreed to do?
A dozen.
Oh, wow. 700.
Oh, I got to find new friends.
He's just gonna dip them straight into a vat of paint and just mail them out still wet.
Well, tell you what, we'll do it like this. Show up, give money, and enough people show up and give money, the more I make. Anywhere between 6 and a dozen.
Oh, there we go.
Show me the love and I'll show you love. I'll paint them up. I'll keep making them. You keep throwing money at us, I'll keep painting them and throw them out there. So that isn't a problem.
Keep talking. I'm gonna go start painting on myself.
For worthy causes, for things that make sense and matter, like for me, this I will happily do that. So we're gonna start 6 to a dozen. What does that mean? That means that I need you to watch the stream. I need you to log on, like it. I need you to share it. I need you to tell other people to get onto it. Even if they are not foam flinging, Nerf, darts on, have no idea who the rest of us are. Just general tell them when you tell people it's for charity and they watch us and, well, you all watch us, so we must be doing something right or somewhat entertaining. Let other people know. Get more people on the stream. The more people get on the stream, the more we can give away, the more we can make. So I guess that's the challenge I put to you. I will give away a ton of stuff if I know we're going to make money on it to go to the charity. Am I nuts? Well, yeah, but
That is neither here nor
In a good way.
yes. All right, what do we got here? I'm not even sure what this is, but this was donated, I think, by Clowny.
Probably turn it on to where chat can hear me. So Clowny was donated this marshmallow blaster. He does not know from who or when, but he is going to pass it along for this live stream. So
How awesome is that? That's going to be really cool.
a little different.
Just a little bit. I like it. As always, just remember, this is the call-in show. If you want to call and ask a question, make a comment, feel free. We will listen to you. And we might even be nice to you. Actually, most times we are. Unless you're not, they'll just kick you off for lawn. But you got 3 minutes. And if it's not enough, I'll just call back.
Last minute callers, going once.
If you're calling after, then it will cost you in. You must make a donation in the name of Sophie Lightning to the Toys for Tots Foundation. Oh, so let's go back to your Forbes 30 under 30. I guess what was when the news dropped and everything that's been happening in this one week? Was there something involved in it or something that happened to it that you weren't expecting at all, or has it been kind of like were you prepped enough where it's like when it happened, you're like, all right, here comes the storm, and you're kind of weathering it.
Yeah, I mean, so I knew that I had been nominated, and I knew when it was relatively dropping. So I had a little bit of preparedness, but I also had incredible like anxiety leading up to it. It's a stressful thing. And then I mean, no, it's just every minute of it has been crazy. I don't think there's any way of like anticipating that. Or like different people's responses, not always positive, which has been wild. Like it's just been crazy. It's been like very confusing and an exciting time, and yeah.
So you've been trolled?
I had a brand unfollow me because they were mad.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Whatever.
Why did you get nominated for this?
I got nominated by the editor, actually. I don't know how she knew me. And then Gary Vaynerchuk was my reference. And I think that helped as well.
Who?
Good friend of mine. So.
That is awesome. Well done.
Thank you.
That is cool.
Oh my God.
What?
So then.
On that note.
So basically, actually, this is a good question to ask, and it's kind of like, obviously, dude, you're what? Are you even 23 yet?
Are you taking all the credit for this question right now?
Huh?
Oh yeah, no, it's credit. You fiend.
Okay. Yeah, I'm 23.
No. Yeah, exactly. At 23, what is your advice for people in terms of I guess how to achieve what you've done, or in terms of like that have similar goals to what you've set? What advice do you have for people that would like to be on this path? Things to avoid, things to do, just in general.
Yeah. So the top things here are authenticity and staying true to yourself, what you believe in, not taking some opportunities if they don't fit, your own personal image of yourself and your values, and then grit. Grit is probably the biggest one. Not getting beaten down by the trolls, by the comments, by the denial from brands, from losing followers. There are so many like ups and downs, hills and valleys, and you just cannot give up. You have to persevere through them all. And I mean, this has been a long game. Like for me, even like I started this at like 12, started posting on Instagram Nerf Blaster. So it's already been 11 years of a lot of ups and downs and going through that and gaining friends and losing friends because of it, or facing adversity. And yeah, I mean, just sticking through with it and finding something that you love. It's like one of the most precious things, I feel like. So if you have it and you know that you're passionate about it, just keep it, cradle it, nurture it, and grow it. That's all I got.
People can tell when you're genuinely passionate about something.
Yeah.
It comes across in your videos, and it's infectious. Even if they're not passionate about it, seeing somebody else doing what they're passionate about is just intoxicating to watch. I love watching people geek out about anything. Doesn't matter what it is. It might not be something I care about. A book series I have no interest in reading. A sports team I have no interest in. But watching somebody else just light up because you've mentioned, or they get the chance to talk about the thing they love about, it works. But if you start doing things that you don't actually care about, things you don't want to do, people can tell. And so
absolutely,
you got to stick to what you actually care about, or you come across as fake, because you are.
We did a survey. Like 70% of my followers on TikTok have no interest in blasters. It's exactly what you're saying. They just enjoy the supporting someone and are entertained by the passion, not even the actual product. I could probably be talking about pencils or something. if I was this passionate about it, they're happy. It's really cool.
It's what I've said about you ever since I've known you, and I've known you since 10, 11 years now. Yeah, and that was always the big thing. And luckily, in my circles and people I've talked to, no one was ever critical or negative about you. But then again, they may have gotten the vibe from me not to dare to be negative about you. But it's also what I've always told people: the best thing about Sophie is that she is exactly who she is. She is. This is not a front. This is not a lie. This is not her pretending to be who she isn't. She is always 100%. This is who she is. This is what she wants to do, and this is what she loves, and that's what makes her amazing. And it's you are a great you're a great testament. Right? Stick to your guns. Be who you are. You know what I mean? And love the thing you do, and let it take you wherever it takes you.
My gosh.
Can we take a
That
caller?
was 2 callers.
we
Well,
should
thank you, though. That was very kind.
Not a problem. All right, who do we got?
This is Colin from Ghostlo Taco.
Yo!
What's going on, Colin? What do you got?
Well, I was just calling because I just wanted to, show my support for the other Nerf charity drive going on. I'm really impressed with what you guys have been doing, and we've been doing ours for 4 years, and just when Alex was talking about being serious about having to now become serious about doing a charity drive, I was like, that resonates so much with me. Our first year was just us in a Discord call trying to raise money, and then Dart Zone got involved, and it's like, oh, okay, now we really need to start putting spreadsheets together. We need to start getting information and all that. So it just really resonated with me.
Are you the ones doing the socks? Is that you? Is that
Yep,
someone else?
yep, that's already
Okay.
for the
That's
Dirty
what I thought.
Socks.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude,
Yeah.
give them the information on it. Tell us
Yeah.
Tell us everything about it. Do it.
Absolutely. So our drive is called the Corbett Charity Drive. It's to raise money in honor of our friend and Ghostlo Taco teammate Thomas Corbett, who passed away in 2020. He was not only just a part of the hobby, he was co-owner of Containment Crew, which is one of the first companies to start selling aftermarket parts, and he was just a really good friend. He loved Christmas and he loved giving, and it seemed like the natural thing to do to carry on his legacy in this way, and we've been really successful. The Nerf community is one of, if not the best communities out there. Everybody is so generous. You ask for a small favor and then people return it 20 times over. But if you're interested, people have posted about it. Luke from Out of Darts just posted about the drive. You can find the links there. Essentially, our drive runs from now, a few weeks ago, to January 14th. You donate $10 to the Joy of Socks using our link. You get entered into a raffle. We have a bunch of prizes. Worker Seagull, signed Strife X, gift cards out the wazoo, tons of Dart Zone blasters. Obviously, show both charities your love. I'm going to be supporting you guys because I can't win any of my prizes.
Wait. Don't cut them off. Keep them on. Keep going, brother. Because look at the timer and make sure it doesn't run off because people need to hear this. Keep going.
Oh, I appreciate it. Like I say, I support both drives. They're both doing super good work. I'm obviously going to be supporting you guys because I can't win any of my prizes. And I just love what you guys do, and I'm so glad that you kind of picked up the torch from where Clowney left it. I know he's still a part of it, but it's all good, and I love that you guys are doing this.
Thank you so much. I did have a question. Are you still accepting donations?
Yes, absolutely. I can put the link to the drive in the chat.
All right, we're gonna do this because I need to make another one. So I'm gonna donate that to your drive. Does that
Okay,
work?
well, now I'm gonna have to enter into this because I want to win that.
I'll send you
It's in
pictures
my-
after and links. But yeah,
It's a
I'll
minigun.
donate that to your drive. It is the X-Shot Ragefire, done up in Captain Xavier's colors.
Nice. I do like me an orange and black minigun.
You're gonna make me have to redo my graphics now. I got super nice graphics, and you're just gonna ruin it. Cause, good lord, that thing is beautiful.
You monster. How could you, Ethel? Always. I don't give them their pictures until 5 minutes before release.
All right, I gotta. or we got to reach out. I got to get into contact with you outside of this call.
Sure, not a problem. But I will happily donate that to the cause.
God. Perfect. I'll do that.
Yeah. Join the World Foam Alliance.
I'm listen. I'm already here. I joined as soon as I heard about it.
Join it some more. Join it again.
We'll do.
Your fake email.
To join it.
Yes. But dude, thanks for calling in and letting us know. We appreciate that very much. This is why we're here. It's not listen to us. No. Listen to everything that's going on in our community, and we all need to know what's going on so we can all help each other out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Have a good night, guys.
Thanks, brother.
Thanks.
You too, man.
Bye.
I had the very good fortune of actually getting to meet Tom.
Me too.
We attended Nerfing for Autism together. And we were instant friends as we were grumpy old men sitting in the shade in the North Carolina heat, just like, why? How do these kids have energy? I
hung out with Tom a
great
few
picture.
times when I was first getting into the hobby, and just absolutely adored him. It really helped me make friends with everybody there. It's wonderful.
So one of the we're doing our charity that we wouldn't want to support someone else's, but that is in fact ridiculous and rubbish. The World Foam Alliance is all about helping as many of these charities we can, because a lot of clubs need the help. They need help doing fundraisers for this, fundraisers for that, doing things for charity, and that's one of the things that the World Foam Alliance wants to help build is the community that can connect each other and help each other and donate here and donate there and attend this event and attend that event. And it's one of the reasons I like attending events, because every time I show up at an HVZ, the attendance doubles and they actually can, make back their money through tickets or whatever. And that's also part of the World Foam Alliance, is if we can help people do their fundraising better, do their charity stuff better, giving them resources, helping them with connections. That's something we're going to continue to do and continue to help with. So, yeah. One of the reasons
what he said.
All right, we got a caller. Yes, what I said. Let's take a caller.
Let's do it.
Let's give someone else guff. Grief.
So, my kids did a terrible job cleaning up after their basement war. They're lousy Nerf hoarders.
Yes.
How's
How are
it
you,
going,
buddy?
guys? This is Django Rumrunner. How are you guys?
Good.
I'm good.
So
What do you got for us,
congratulations,
Django?
Sophie. Yeah, so congratulations, Sophie. 30 under 30. That's awesome. My my cousin, one of my cousins actually got 30 under 30 about 4 years ago in some science category. I forget exactly what. It's been a while.
It's awesome.
Yeah, but that's great. That's great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this Foams giving. It's going to be awesome. I don't know if I'll be able to stay up for the full 24 hours, but I will try.
I have no intention of trying, but I will be there at the beginning and I'll be there at the end and probably somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. The thing I'm looking
That's the
forward
best
to
part of
most
why we're
right
doing it
now-
24 hours. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing I'm looking forward to most right now is Maryland Mayhem. So, Captain, your tips, I called in last time and you gave me some good tips on HVZ, first time HVZ loadout, and that's great. I'm also looking for a team for comp. I'm gonna try and get in with my local group, who's Uno. But in case they're already full, I might be looking for another team. So I'll see how that goes. Are you guys still open for Mega Double XL?
We'll take everybody. We'll take everybody, especially if they're actually capable of playing.
I know.
Oh yeah,
we are.
Yeah.
We're kind of full, but we will figure it out. Part of it is the beautiful thing is Maryland Mayhem, even what happened last year, is that there are a lot of pickup teams that happen as well, where it's like when you have people like, I'm looking for a team, there are teams looking forward to it. So I think as we get closer to it, it will get sorted out and it will happen.
I assume there's a Maryland Mayhem Discord that probably has a channel looking for competitive team to join. If they're not, they should. What are they doing with themselves? That could be a World Cup Alliance thing. Yeah. Looking for competitive team.
Absolutely.
It's also one of the long-term.
No, that's awesome.
For sponsors for teams. Help you with travel and equipment and all that jazz. Especially if your team gets good.
Well, I think the WFA, we're never going to sponsor a specific team, but we will like sponsor and like events. Because the last thing we want to do is create conflict
of interest.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
But we can definitely help you find a team. And I'm sure you'll be people. There's always teams looking for people. Now get off my lawn. We'll see you at Maryland Mayhem.
Thanks for calling in.
Certainly, yeah.
Absolutely.
Are they still here? Oh, what time
All
is
right,
it?
so at this point, we're going to... well, Chayla and I will keep on going for a little bit. However, Sophie, well, you know, she made a Forbes list and 30 under 30 and probably has more important people to talk to and is kind of busy and stuff like that. But, Soph, thanks for tuning in with us. Thanks for being on here. And we look forward to seeing you on Monday at 8 o'clock, where it's going to be the premiere of the Lightning Hour with one Sophie Lightning. And also this weekend, look for items in the stream. Sophie is making some donations. Then they're going to be autographed and other personal items that Sophie is offering in the raffle, and you could win that as well.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for having me again. Always a pleasure. Everybody watching, watch the live stream Saturday. That's my final sentence.
Thanks, Sophie. We'll see you soon. Thanks again for being on.
I got off my lawn.
How cool was that?
News. That hideous flesh-toned seagull is no longer flesh-toned. It is now orange. And I think I'm going to do a pattern on it. I haven't done one of those in years.
What do you do, like an orange and black?
Yeah. It'll be black. I'll just cut a snip off of one of my pine trees and just use that and lightly dust it with black spray paint. And it puts a woodland camo on it. It looks real. I've never done it with orange. I've done it with white. I want to try it with orange and see how it looks.
I was going to say, you can experiment and add just a little bit of white in it as well. No, it'll look cool, dude. You know that. Orange and black primarily with just a little bit of white.
That's not.
Huh?
Can't be bothered.
Why? In case it looks too cool? Oh.
Exactly. And then I wouldn't be able to, or I would try to make it look cool and it would fail miserably. I have got to learn better painting skills. Maybe I should listen to you. You got any advice? What should I do about adding more accent colors?
Add a little bit of white. And the thing is, so when you do it with your leaves, just try. We know you got enough old blasters that you can use as test samples. And that's how I always did it, especially when I'm trying new techniques. I always try old blasters that I probably repainted 3 or 4 times, but I know they're useless to me. However, they're great fodder, especially when you want to experiment with color schemes or different techniques.
I think I actually have a bin full of dead shells under my painting table right now.
That's perfect.
Too easy. Too clear cut. Is swamp actually?
So I
really?
wanted to throw this out here. I was just thinking about it. Saturday, the chat can hear me, by the way. We have a few blue Nexuses that will be up for auction and in the raffle. So if you're willing to pay the big money, you can guarantee a blue one. If you just want to throw a little bit at a raffle, you can do that. But I know I apologize, but that other charity has slipped my mind, but I know they also have a couple blue Nexuses.
What should be the plural of Nexus? Nexi?
So here's one.
It's just Nex.
Nex.
It's one of
This
those
one-
backwards plural words. Nex.
It's the next.
There we go. Next.
Yeah, I got one.
One Nexus,
That's
two
right.
Nex.
This one's mine. This will not be given away
I didn't know
because this
that
one's mine.
existed.
But oh yeah, dude, you didn't know that?
Apparently there are blue seagulls now. I didn't know about that. Just my luck, this time next week they'll come out with an orange seagull just after I got done painting this
Actually,
one.
someone posted in the chat earlier that in January, Out of Darts is listing orange ones.
Oh, for crying out loud.
allegedly. But yeah, blue Nexuses. Again, thank you for Dart Zone.
I'll
You
trade
can win
back
these
my
as well.
green one for another orange one.
Those two are a rare find
Nice.
that will never be made again. I see in the chat that there are two in their raffle as well. I'm trying to think if we have
Yep.
anything else that slipped my mind.
We are getting. I think there's also you can buy Foams Giving T-shirts. I think Sir Scorp that's selling Foams Giving T-shirts.
That is correct.
And all the proceeds from the T-shirt sales is going to the charity.
So that will be through his own website, but all profits will be going to the charity.
Cool. I've got a couple of custom shirts he made me when I was there. Some of my favorites. I've got one that says, "You shoot it, you pick it up."
Well, yeah, of course.
It's a good.
Oh, side note, I wanted to ask you about Captain Xavier. Of your 3D printers, what kind of printers do you got? Do you have any? Is it all Prusa's or do you got Enders as well?
I got no Prusa's. The primary printer that I have, and the one that I actually do my printing on, is a FlashForge Creator Pro. And I got it from Out of Darts. When he upgraded to Prusa's, he sold all of his other printers for pennies on the dollar. And I bought a bunch of them. Snagged one out from under Wacom. He was really bitter about that for a while. We finally talked it
Nice.
out. Oh no, there's a Puma. I do now have I think a CR3. I've got a couple of Keedy X1s, though I've never actually plugged them in and turned them on and tried to print with them because so far my Flash Forges have printed everything I've needed. But eventually I'm sure I'll try to print something that's too large because I don't have a very big print bed. And I'll finally have to figure out how to slice for the Ender and get it plugged in and turned on. And one of these days,
CR10, I think, has a pretty
on
big
my
bed.
list, I want to get one of the Bamboos that does multicolor printing because I would love to be able to do multicolor printing and print in both orange and black and print my logo into things with different colors. And everyone who's
But I think
got
that's-
them, they're the coolest thing ever.
They are, but I think so this is a conversation I was having earlier today with someone just based on printers and who uses printers and which brands. And for me, just in terms of experience, and people in the chat, you can sound off if you have 3D printers. I feel like almost everyone or many people in the chat, even like some of our print farms or shops that print a lot. Obviously not Luke Out of Darts because he's all Prusa, but I feel like so many people start out with an Ender. And it's partly just because, well, the price range, because the Bamboo, I have a Bamboo, it is amazing, but a Bamboo is also, it's an investment. Whereas like the Ender 3 platforms, you can get them for less than $200. So you see so many people that buy them. So I guess in the chat, if y'all are watching, what kind of printers do you got? What do you use? Are there Ender 3s, Ender 5s, Ender 10s? Do you stay away from Enders? But it is amazing, I find, how many are out there that people are using. I started with one Ender 5, then I had 3 Ender 5s. I am down to now one Ender 5 left that I still got running because I got the Bamboo. But it's just one of those where it's like you make the assumption, but I am curious. What kind of printers has everyone got?
Is a good question. I've seen Luke's print farm. It's amazing. When I went to the open house, I failed to take sufficient shameless advantage of the opportunity, and I slightly regret it now. Because once upon a time, they pre-printed a lot of stuff, and they had bins full of 3D printed stuff. The problem was some of that stuff never moved because no one ever ordered a pink strife mag release or a purple Bobo Lobo rev trigger. And so it was just taking up space, and it had been a waste of time and whatnot. And so now all prints, they don't print them until you order them. And the advantage is, you can they have a wider variety of colors because they're not wasting filament on things that never sell. But as a result, they gave away all their existing stock at their open house, which was kind of the point of the open house, was to give away loads and loads of stuff. But people, didn't want to just take 20 strife cages or, an entire bin full of rev triggers because it makes you feel greedy and selfish. But they were desperately trying to get rid of it. And I should have, at the end of the day, said, okay, I will take everything that nobody else wanted that you want to get rid of. And I would have ended up with, a car full of stuff. And I took things that I actually had a use for, things that I actually needed. But it somehow slipped my mind that I have a makerspace that I eventually want to have people come to and build stuff, and that stock would have been useful. As it is, every time I go down there to pick up an order or pass through, I end up being given a bag of stuff anyway. Like, here's all of these things we don't need. Take them with you. It's the worst, man. Can't go to Out of Darts' warehouse without being given a bag of stuff. Ugh. I suffer.
I tell you, man, that is horrible. But it's true, yeah. Anything you get, your makerspace is. I like it. I think it's such a cool idea, and it is going to be great when you get it up and running fully.
Yep, I've started finally fixing the lighting in here. The old lights finally gave out completely, which gave me the kick in the pants to finally install the lights that I bought like 2 or 3 years ago, pre-pandemic. But then there wasn't much point because I knew nothing was going to happen for a long time. But that's finally getting to the point where next year I might finally get to host makerspace events. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to it.
Isaac says in the chat, as far as I know, the goal is the new year for a go live date. Oh, I think they're talking about the World Foam Alliance .org website. The plan is that it shall go live in the new year. We will announce when the launch date happens. When you get a big complicated site, and we are a nonprofit organization, it takes some time to get it built properly and include everything we do. We launched it early just to get the word out there that it's coming, as we're doing it in stages with a soft launch. But in the new year, we are going to be launching a active website, which, again, will not have all the features that we want to have in it. It's kind of like a slow release, make sure it all works, and not give you a big mess, because we want to do this right. We believe in this, and we want to make sure it's done right. So it will be in the new year, and hopefully in January.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The other thing is, as you may have noticed, we all got full-time jobs. So this is our part-time hobby. That's also why we don't ask you for money, because we take money from our full-time gigs. Otherwise, if this was our full-time gig, it'd probably be subscription-based, or please send us money because I gotta pay a mortgage.
Yeah, it was one of the things that the whole idea of the World Foam Alliance was pitched to me. I loved the concept of it, but also it was important to me that the people involved were doing it for the right reasons. And none of the people that are directly involved do this full time. For all of us, this is our side gig. It's our side hobby. We all have regular real world jobs that pay the rent and the mortgage and all of that. And so there's no reason for us to try to exploit the World Foam Alliance for our own nefarious purposes. And that was very important to me. And that was one of the reasons when they told me the names of the people that were already involved, you're like, okay, yeah, no, I can work with those people. I can work with Al the Geek. He seems a decent fellow. I've met him. I slept in his bed. It nearly killed me. It was wonderful.
We'll try it again. Maybe the next time it'll kill you.
One can hope. I was just hoping. The bed is so soft, it's suffocating me. Maybe this will finally be the end, and the pain will end. Now I just woke up with my killing me.
I can make that bed less soft, so that's not a problem.
Yeah, I was tempted to take the memory foam off and shove it in a corner, but that felt like, you'd come in and I've disheveled the room. What's going on? Part owl?
Who's are you talking in our ear, or can the people actually hear you?
I don't know. Okay, now we definitely sound crazy.
Because we are crazy.
The voices are back, and he's telling dad jokes.
It's just the worst.
Next thing you know, he's going to ask us about a henway.
I tell you. So again, a couple of reminders. So on Monday, we have the launch of the Lightning Hour with Sophie Lightning. I will be co-hosting. It is the inaugural show of the Sophie Lightning Hour. It's going to be set up just like, it'll be a call-in show as well. It's going to be kind of like a talk show. She's going to have rotating co-hosts. So for Monday, it's going to be myself. So it's Sophie Lightning's show, and then me to, I don't know, bounce ideas off of her, talk to her, or whatever she needs me to do. And then the next one will be happening in January. We're hoping to do one once a month. Let's get through the holidays in the new year, but in January, it'll be the Lightning Hour again. And co-host will be the fine gentleman that you're also watching on the screen. Captain Xavier will then also be co-hosting for that. And then in February, most likely, although he doesn't know it yet and she hasn't agreed to it, it'll probably be Maritime Foam. Or it might be Andrew Dart Sweep. Either way, it'll be rotating, and so look forward to that. Also, a slight change in plans next week. The Foam Zone with Andrew, a.k.a. Dart Sweep, will actually be moved to Tuesday. It is the holidays. Families are traveling, so it is going to be on Tuesday. And on Tuesday, his guests are going to be RJ and Bree. They're phenomenal people, and you probably see them at different events. RJ is the dude's incredibly funny, and he makes me blush every time I see him because he always catches me off guard, even though I know what he's going to come out of his mouth. And anyways, they're going to be on Tuesday. Again, Tuesday, not Wednesday, Foam Zone. So you actually get 2 days of lives. Monday, myself and Sophie Lightning. Tuesday, you get Dart Zone. Foam Zone with Dart Sweep. Again, live stream this weekend. Holy cow, man. This is just like 4 days straight of the World Foam Alliance streaming our stuff to you.
People are going to get sick of it.
I tell you, they're probably... seriously, Saturday, Sunday, 24-hour stream. No. Sorry, say again?
What?
What did you say?
Nothing.
Oh, those guys again? I'll change the channel. Watch someone else. But yeah, again, charity live stream this weekend. We're giving away a lot of stuff. There'll be a link where you can donate money. You can buy raffle tickets, and there will be actually auction items as well. Trying to raise as much money as we can. We tentatively have set a goal, but we're almost afraid to jinx it. But at this point, remember, this isn't a fire sale. This isn't like a flea market where you're looking for a good deal. You're going to get some cool stuff. You're going to have the opportunity to win it and give generously. Because remember, none of the proceeds we make this weekend, none of it goes to us. We're not keeping any percentages. We're not keeping nothing. Everything we make goes to Toys for Tots. It goes to those that need it, and that's what we're trying to accomplish, and that's what we want to do. Yeah, come and give generously. And if you can't give generously, tell your friends or family they can give generously. If they can't, then tell them friends or family. Find someone. There's always people wanting to give. Find them. Send them to us.
A penny is better than nothing, though. A penny is better than nothing.
Exactly. After that, I think Foam Zone is going to take a break for the holidays. They'll be back in January. Are we going to be on again? I think if we're on again, it'll be December 20th.
I got nothing else to do.
So we will be back December 20th. It will be at least the two of us. Hopefully our men behind the curtain are available. But we'll make announcements of that later. And we got to find I got some couple of ideas. We'll talk about it. But again, we'll be back December 20th. The range will go live. Wait, the range, is that you? Are you doing something for tomorrow?
I haven't called out my show yet. Tomorrow on Thursdays, the range, the next episode. Y'all voted. You'll get to see what I'm firing and being assaulted. It should be fun. I have moved to my indoor range, which I have actually now gotten somewhat set up because it is cold and damp here. It gets dark at noon practically. And so I plan to. We'll still have that because I'm not going anywhere, so I can continue to plink here in my range. Maybe I'll get a better dart net set up. We'll see.
Where'd you set it up? In the same place where you got the catcher and the what's it called? The Phipps counter thing. Don't get old, you forget stuff.
I've set up a whole different range.
Oh, nice.
So it'll be going the length of the shop instead of just shooting into the range over here. So there is actually, I got one of those electronic targets where you hit all 4 targets down and they pop themselves back up. But most of the stuff I shoot at it hits so hard they bounce right back up on their own. But it still counts as having been knocked down.
That's awesome. Look forward to that, man. And you're not going to be wet.
Yeah, I'll be firing some fun stuff. Votes are in. You can look at the survey on the channel as to what people voted on. I could tell you now, but I don't know if I want to keep it a secret. What time?
Well, that's up to you. It is almost that time.
I'm gonna ask the chat. So we have the ability to where you can donate money, but I can pick what you can like donate to, if that makes sense. So should we have a little competition to raise money? Shayla or Captain Xavier versus Al the Geek. For every $1, you have to pick up a dart in front of the camera, and the donators can donate to either Al or Captain Xavier. And we can even put incentives there, where if they raise $400, then you have to wear spandex, and if it's $800, it's a Speedo.
This is I'm starting to feel uncomfortable.
But I'm throwing it out to the chat. We're wrapping up in just a couple minutes, so they have to speak quickly.
All right. As people are watching, they can't hear you, right?
No, they can. They can. I threw it out there.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, good. They did hear you. I'm wondering. I was like, are people staring at us silently, going, "What are they talking about?" So yeah, you heard that. We're gonna set it up, and it's a competition. If you want to make donations in the name of Al the Geek or donations for Captain Xavier, we will count up every $1, and he's gonna make us do something stupid. Why? Because it's fun. Also, I don't care. And you know what?
Suffering.
Exactly. It's like whatever.
Simulation of idols.
And
which is generally
Dart Sweep's not here, so we can kind of told him what to do. How about for every $1 that we raise under his name, he gets shot with a Swift at 300 FPS to the calf, like I did.
Yeah, but if somebody donates like $1,000, he's going to end up in the hospital with a peg leg.
But it's for the kids.
Yeah.
You're really trying to make him a pirate. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna set something up like that. It'll be like the racing, at ball games or hockey games where it's like, you cheer the loudest and then the winner gets this. So yeah, if you want to, we'll set it up where you can make donations and you can apply to one of our names, and we're gonna do something stupid and funny. Why? Because it's entertaining. If it inspires you to give money, we're gonna do it. If it makes you donate more, I am happy to do it. To give you an idea, every year my church does a charitable auction, and I'm usually an auctioneer. And it is so much fun for our live auction where I will do the silliest and stupidest things and wear anything I want or anything I can just to get a laugh and just to get people to donate money. So yeah, I'm in. I've done dumber. I don't care.
I do like the idea of for every $1 I put a round in Tier's tank, I then have to empty the tank and then I have to pick it all up.
Bingo.
In a Speedo.
I will not be doing it in a Speedo. There are children who watch this channel. They do not need to be subjected to that level of filth, sir.
We're not European.
Pretty sure that would get our channel shut down.
The idea has been thrown out there. We can figure out a good system to do it. You both get punished either
I think
way,
it'll be fun.
But I think whoever has the most money at the end of the day has to do something a little more. But to clarify, all donations still go to Toys for Tots.
I object.
Whatever. You've been overruled. We're in. I love it.
Is trying to inform me that it's dinner time.
It is about that time. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thanks for following. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. Thanks all that have called in or commented. Don't forget to register at theworldformalized.org. I know. Don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the share button. You know how this works. The algorithm likes it, and we grow the channel, and we get to reach and hit many more people, and just continue to grow and do what we do. You can only imagine when we get a lot of followers how much more we can do for anybody and everybody. So share, like, spread the word, and don't forget this weekend you'll be seeing us. Luckily, not for 24 hours. You'll see Cap and I at various points in the day, but you'll be subjected to so many other people that'll make it a lot more interesting. And again, thanks to all those that are donating their time and prizes to make this a successful event.
Tomcat is trying to eat me now.
I think she's telling you something. All right. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much. We will see you in 2 weeks for another episode of Get Off My Lawn. We'll figure out somebody. If not, it'll be just the two of us, and maybe we'll just shoot stuff.
It might be time for us to just, do our original thing of just sitting around being grumpy old men.
I think we're going
to
do
actually
that.
Be able to interact with the chat.
Let's do that. So the next episode will just be the two of us being interacting with the chat, and maybe we'll lean into Bah Humbug for Christmas.
And doing your punishment from the charity event.
Yeah, there we go. I also I should have had all the darts from all the stuff that you guys fired and other people fired. I had a huge amount of dart sorting to do. I should have saved that for a live stream.
Maybe I'll send you 50,000 darts and you can go swimming.
Yeah, there you go.
I love it. This is awesome. All right.
Just have me in a kiddie pool full of darts in a Speedo. It's too cold. It's too cold here for a
Speedo. #Speedo. That's our first sponsorship.
I need a Barbados.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right. Thank y'all very much.